Hey, how are you? Yeah, I heard the news this morning. I would have gotten here earlier, but my boss kept holding me back. Oh, come here. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm gonna miss her too. Shh. Hey, no. It's okay. Just let it all out. Okay. Listen. I need you to take deep breaths for me, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. That's it. In and out. In and out. Feeling a bit better now? Good. Yeah, of course. I'd love to come in. I've got some time. I still can't believe that she's gone. I mean, it was just a couple of days ago when I last saw her. Your aunt was taking her out on a little stroll around the neighborhood like she usually does. How's your dad doing? I see. Oh, I can't even imagine what he's going through right now. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my mother. What's that on the table? Oh, you found her photo album in her room? Oh, can I see it? Thanks. Oh, so many memories here. I remember when we were little, how we would run straight to our house after school because she always had chocolate chip cookies waiting for us. And let's not forget the party she threw for the neighborhood. She was always dancing. Sure, she'd start to complain that she's tired and her feet hurt, but then you see her get up and dance the second the next song starts. Yes, karaoke nights were my favorite. She always sang her heart out to Dancing Queen. No matter what she did, she always made people laugh. Oh, God. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that someone as sweet and amazing as her would suffer from Alzheimer's? It was so subtle. At first, anyway. I guess we should have noticed the signs sooner. Like when she started repeating stuff over and over again. Yeah, she would ask me how my mom was. I'd answer that she was fine and kept the conversation going, but then a couple of minutes later, she'd ask how my mom was again. Then there was a time, I think about 3 years ago, I was talking to your grandma and her next door neighbor, then suddenly she couldn't remember my name. I thought she was kidding at first, because she always jokes like that with me, but then I noticed that she was actually struggling to try to think what my name was. She tried to brush it off like it was nothing, but I could tell it bothered her. And then I remember that day when your dad was freaking out because he went to her house and she wasn't there. God, he called your aunt and a couple of the neighbors to help him look for her. Eventually, we found her a couple blocks away from her house. She started crying when she saw us. She looked so scared, like she was out of place. That's when she said she didn't know where her house was. Next thing I knew, you and your parents moved her into your house. I think that's when the disease started to get worse, and really quick, too. You had to help her get dressed, gave her baths. At one point, she stopped eating, and you guys had to start feeding her. It was almost as if she was reverting back into a child. But despite all the difficulties you guys went through, you'd tell me that there were moments where she would come back, even if it was only for a short while. She would cry and say thank you for not giving up on her. She'd say she was sorry and how much she loved you guys. Then the Alzheimer would take over her mind again. I think throughout the entire process, the moment that really hit me, really hit me hard, was the moment when she couldn't dance anymore. Just seeing that she couldn't walk, not even talk, just nothing. Her spirit, that wonderful spirit that attracted everyone to her, was gone. What? What do you mean you wish you could have done more? Hey, no. Look at me. You did way more than what you give yourself credit for. How? You went to every doctor's appointment with her. You managed to organize a schedule with your family so you can make sure she wasn't alone. You took her into your house when you saw her condition was starting to get worse. And even after that, you'd take time to get her out of the house for a stroll around the neighborhood. Your mom and your aunt always glammed her up as best as they could. And your dad would joke around and do his best to make her laugh. Not many people would do stuff like that. If it were any other family, they might have put her in a nursing home or something. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But you guys were willing to put in all of your time, effort, and patience in taking care of her. I know for a fact wherever she is right now, she will always, always be grateful for everything you guys did. I know. It's going to be very hard at first. And that you're going to miss her. But, think about it this way. She's finally at peace. She doesn't have to struggle through the disease anymore. I know you're going to feel out of place in the coming days since taking care of her already became a daily routine for you. If you want, we can, go for some ice cream or hang out in the park. I can also stop by and just chat. I know it's not much, but I can at least keep your mind distracted for a little while. If you let me, of course. Great. Well, as much as I'd like to keep you company, I gotta head home. Which reminds me, a couple of friends of mine are coming over to play games. Maybe even watch a movie or two. You're welcome to join us. I understand. You're probably going to be busy planning with the family. But if you need anything at all, I'm only a phone call away, okay? All right. Take care.